Bitcoin full nodes and exploring how you can perform ordinal inscription. So stay tuned for a step-by-step guide that will empower you to become a part of the Bitcoin network and add unique data to blockchain. So first, let's understand what a Bitcoin full node is. A full node is a program that fully validates transactions and blocks. Most nodes also helps the network by accepting transactions and block from other nodes, validating them and then relaying them to further nodes. By running a full node, you are supporting the Bitcoin network. It's in its true decentralized spread. To get started, you will need to set up a Bitcoin full node on VM because we use here VM like virtual machine like AWS, GCP, and Azure. That depends on you which like whatever you use for your setup like AWS, GCP, Azure. We have all the three options. Okay, so after this, what you have to do. Uh, Running a full node gives you the most privacy and security as you don't need to rely on others to verify transaction for you. Plus, you contribute to decentralization of the Bitcoin network. So, setting up a full node might sound daunting, but it's actually pretty straightforward. Here are the like some steps we will show you in this lecture. Okay, and during the process, your node will download every block and transaction in Bitcoin history. This ensures you have the most accurate and up to data information. Now let's talk about the ordinal inscription. Ordinal allow you to uniquely number satoshis, the smallest unit of Bitcoin, giving them individual identities. Think of like serial number or on dollar bills, but for Bitcoin, this open up new possibilities for collectibles, digital art, and more. Ordinal inscription can be used to attach metadata to specific satoshis, making them unique and potentially valuable. So, uh, once completed, inscribed satoshis are now part of the blockchain and can be tracked, transferred just like regular Bitcoin. So, running a full node can inscribe ordinal has its benefits, enhance privacy and security. You are not relying on third parties for transaction verification, network support. You contribute to the network robustness and decentralization. Unique digital assets. Ordinals allow you to create and manage unique digital assets on Bitcoin blockchain. However, consider the following resource intensive. Running a full node requires significant disk space and bandwidth. Complexity inscribing ordinals can be complex and might require some technical know-how. So let's start our demonstration process first. Okay, give me a minute. So go on any browser and search about techlatest.net website and click on product and support page. After click on product and support page, in blockchain offerings, you find about the Bitcoin full node product. And I'm also saying again that this depends on you, like which VM you use for set up a Bitcoin full node. Here, all the options are available like GCP deployment guide. If you click on GCP deployment guide, I think my net is slow. If you click on GCP deployment guide, if you click on AWS deployment guide, so here you can see if you click on GCP deployment guide, here you can find about the GCP offerings. Okay, and so here you can find Bitcoin full node with ordinal protocol support on Google Cloud. Here you can find about the overview, pricing, documentation, and all other stuff. Okay. And if you click on Azure deployment guide, so here you can see that the Azure listings also on Azure Marketplace. Bitcoin full node with ordinal protocol support on Azure Cloud. And same for AWS. In this setup, we use Azure. So like whatever you use depends on you, like whatever suits you and what are your needs. Okay, so inscription guide. So click on ordinal inscription guide. You can find all the things on our website in documentation form. So you can also check it out on our website. Okay, for your reference. So after this, what we have to do, we can run some commands from here. Like my VM is already running on Azure. After setup VM on Azure, so you can do these steps. And after this, what we have to do, you have to run Bitcoin here. Start a Bitcoin sync process using command line. So run a Bitcoin here, okay, and open the putty and terminal. So Bitcoin. I think my screen is freeze. We have starting a new session. Copy the IP. Minute. Login as Ubuntu. Give password when you set up a VM. So here you can see that we have successfully logged in our terminal. Now what we have to do, run Bitcoin. Okay, so here you can see that we have successfully run Bitcoin. What we have to do next after running Bitcoin. So start Bitcoin sync process using command line, go to terminal, execute below command as Ubuntu user to run Bitcoin daemon in the background. To verify the command execution or to monitor the daemon, you can tell the Bitcoin debug log. So you can run this command for execute to verify the command execution. Okay. So what we have to do next? Give me a minute. We have make one more duplicate section. So login as Ubuntu again. Give password and run that command. Okay. So here you can see that our command execution is successfully running. So like this command is also running successfully. Okay. So both the commands are running successfully. Bitcoin and close this one. And here you can see that we have first successfully login as Ubuntu, then we have run Bitcoin command for and for execution and verification. We have run this command that is tel -f home ubuntu.dev.log. Okay. Now what we have to do next is start Bitcoin sync processing using GUI also. So if you run remote desktop option, so you can also start Bitcoin process using GUI. So if you if you click on Bitcoin Qt, so this will open the Bitcoin Qt, and this will open the Bitcoin core. So you can also run these commands from Bitcoin core and start sync process, Bitcoin sync process using Bitcoin Qt. And if you want to stop the how to stop Bitcoin daemon to manually stop Bitcoin, run below command, which is a Bitcoin CLI stop. If you run this command, so your all daemon and all the things are Bitcoin are stopped. Okay, so what do we have to do next? Again, go on terminal and make it make one duplicate session. Again, login as Ubuntu, give password and run that command for. Okay. So you can see that this command is also successfully proceed. Bitcoin code is stopping now. And yep, so here you can see the message that shutdown done. Okay, and if you check this, so you can also see that shutdown done. And if you check this, so you can also see that here your shutdown is also done. So this is like tail command, and here you can see we have run Bitcoin command. Okay, now what we have to do next? If you want to delete the wallet.dat file by running, if you want to delete that wallet.dat file, so you can run this command for deleting the wallet.dat file. Okay. And in this lecture, we're talking about ordinal inscription guide. So go on ordinal inscription guide. You can also follow our blog on techlatest.net medium page. So Bitcoin full node ordinal inscription guide. So you can follow step-by-step process. Okay. And in this lecture, we are talking about a Bitcoin ordinal inscription guide. So we have to run this command again, we have started it with this command. So run this command. So here you can see that if you run Bitcoin minus TX index, so here you can find all the things here, like all the details, Bitcoin core and the release build, Bitcoin core version. So this command is also successfully running. Now what we have to do next? After this, if you want to run another command, which is Bitcoin minus rect test tx index. So this command, above command will sync the chain, leave it running until the Bitcoin CLI get info returns true. Ordinal interacts with Bitcoin. So you should leave the Bitcoin running in the background when you are using odd. If you want to uh, if you want to use ordinal, and so you should leave Bitcoin running in the background. So like this is important when you use ordinal inscription or ordinals. So you have to run Bitcoin in the background. Okay. So what we have to do next? We have run again Bitcoin miner rectex tx index command. Okay, Bitcoin. Command Bitcoin minus rect test. Bitcoin this command, and you have if you want to run this command, so you can see that this command is also running. Like this is same command you have to run uh, any if you want to run by Bitcoin minus TX index. So Ordinal requires Bitcoin core transaction index interest interface. To configure your Bitcoin core need to maintain a transaction index, run the Bitcoin daemon with TX index equal to 1 in the terminal. Okay, this comes VM with the Bitcoin QT as well, but for this guy do not use Bitcoin QT. So if you like in this guide, we have not used Bitcoin QT. If you go on our desktop, so here you can find about the Bitcoin QT. Okay, and like here you can see that the Bitcoin QT. Okay, now what we have to do next? After this, we have run this command. Our command will sync the chain. We have discussed this. Now we have to run this command for info. Okay, so which is Bitcoin minus CLI minus get info. Copy this command, and what we have to do next? Run this command in any terminal. So we have again make a duplicate session and log in as Ubuntu with password. This is such a complex process, but if you practice 1 or 2 times, so like you have very good hands on this. So here you can see that if you want info, so here you can see that chain is main, blocks is 840332, headers are 845600, verification in progress, difficulty is this, network is 0, out 4, total 4, version is 25250000, time offset is -2, proxies NA, and minimum text relay free rate PTC this, and warning is none. Okay, so this command is also run successfully. Now what we have to do next? After this, if you are encountering an issue while running Bitcoin indexing, the command please check below fixes. Okay, so we have done these steps successfully. So make sure you can access Bitcoin CLI get info that is fully synced. If Bitcoin CLI get info returns could not connect to the server, it means Bitcoin is not running. Make sure RP user, RCP password or RCP or auth are not set in your bitcoin.conf file. Ordinal requires cookie authentication. Make sure there is a cookie in your Bitcoin data directory. If Bitcoin CLI get info returns could not relocate RPC credentials, then you must specify the cookie file location. If you are using a costume data directory specifying the data dir option, then you must specify the cookie location like Bitcoin CLI, RPC cookie file, your Bitcoin directory. You can check this guide on our website also. Make sure you do not have this wallet equal to 1 in your bitcoin.conf file. If Bitcoin CLI list wallet returns method not found, the wallet is disabled, you won't be able to use odd. Run Bitcoin CLI and it should return something like this. Okay, so if you run Bitcoin CLI get info, give me a minute, we will Yes. So here you can see that our text and sync file false, best block height is this, and on guide you can see that our in this like we have not run any ordinal or any wallet. Okay, so we have not run any blocks or any wallet. So here you can see that the sync process is false. If you run any wallet or any wallet or any node, so the sync is true. Okay, it only returns takes it not set. If returns sync false, Bitcoin is still creating the TX index. Okay, so here you can see that if it only returns TX index is not set, if it returns sync false, Bitcoin is still creating that TX index wait until sync true before using OD. So if you want to create a wallet, OD uses Bitcoin to manage private keys and transaction and broadcast transaction to the Bitcoin network to create wallet name OD the default for use with OD wallet. And so you can run OD wallet create, or if you want to create different name run, so you can for example you can create a wallet with some name, so you can run this command odd wallet minus name demo create. Okay, so note if you have provision tech latest Bitcoin full node solution or GCP cloud platform, then you need to provide a cookie file in the odd commands. So you can check this guide before setting up Bitcoin, before running ordinals inscription. Okay, and inscriptions are made on individual sets using normal Bitcoin transaction that pay fee in sets. So your wallet will need some sets. Get a new address from your wallet by running below command and send it some funds. So like ordinal wallet receipt, so you can run this command for some funds. You can see pending transactions with this command ordinal wallet transaction. If I zoom this, okay, so you can like run, if you run this command on minor reward transaction, so you can find all the transactions here. Okay, and what we have to do next, creating a inscription content states can be inscribed with any kind of content, but the odd wallet only supports content types that can be displayed by the odd block explorer. Additionally, inscription are included in transactions, so they are the larger the content, the higher the fee that inscription transaction must be. To create inscription with the content of file, run this command, which is odd wallet inscribe minus fee minus fee minus fee underscore rate minus file. Okay, so odd will output two transaction ID, one of the commit transaction, one for the reveal transaction, and inscription ID. Wait for the reveal transaction to be minded. One reveal transaction has been minded, the inscription ID should be printed when you run, which is odd inscription, odd wallet inscription. So sending inscription asks the recipient to generate new address by running odd wallet receipt, send inscription by running. So you can check this guide on our website. So you can find all the things like about the wallet, about the ordinal wallet, about the sending inscription, about the receiving inscription, and additionally you can find all the commands and step by step guide. So you can run like you can run very easily on, like when you set up Bitcoin full node and when you run a ordinal. So yep, that's all about this lecture, and like we will meet in next lecture and talking about some other stuff.